What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Adam 22, YouTuber and porn star, and catching a lot of heat from him allowing his wife to have sex with another porn star, Jason Love. Now, a lot of people like, man, he crazy. Why would he do that? Why would he let her do that? Why would he allow such a thing? Let me tell you what's not being said. Because he attracted to it. He attracted to the idea of his wife having sex with somebody else, and a lot of men are. A lot of men are. And a lot of men at times have this curiosity of how their woman or woman may respond in the presence of another man. Let's just keep it real, you know. Especially when you've been exposed to a lot of things. And as a result of this, a lot of people giving him a lot of slack for it. Listen, man. Him and his wife been doing pornos together, right? And as a result of him and his wife been doing pornos and things together, but the thing about it is she always did them with him and other women. He never allowed her to do it with another man. So he would be the guy, and other women were invited to join them in their marriage, doing these threesomes, which is terrible because they legally married, and this the danger and the things that a lot of these people do, man. That's adultery. That ain't entertainment. That's adultery. You are legally married, legally. So it ain't no such thing as a person really just having sex with your wife. What you're doing is committing adultery. That's what you're doing, which is terrible and grave, and literally a death sentence of eternal fire awaits those who participate in certain things when they don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ and doing these type of things, you know, as a result of not having a relationship with Jesus Christ. I just want to tell the truth. I got to give y'all the real truth and not this fake internet truth. But the reason why he did that, because he liked that. If you already got your wife participating in homosexuality, lesbianism, eating girls' booty, eating girls' vagina, her having sex with another man ain't nothing, okay? That ain't nothing. Once you go into homosexuality, that ain't nothing. You bound to do anything, okay? And the crazy thing about it is, while people making a big fuss about it, they love for money, and they desire to stay in the limelight and the attention that come with being popular and wanting to be mentioned. It's like a drug to these people. Okay? And part of him was attracted to the idea and thought of wanting to see his wife get blasted by another man. Not just any man, but a black man. 6'6", 6'6", 6'5", action figure, big built black man, like shredding through his wife. And come on, man, let's just be honest. That go to show you where their desire was. Because if he didn't really want it like that, he could have just easily picked a white, scrawny man. But no, they went for the best. Give her him and everything that come with him. And that's exactly what he gave her. And he attracted to it. She liked it too. You know what she called it? She called it the wedding gift. That's what she called what Adam 22 gave her permission to do. Have sex with this other man for the first time. They called it the wedding gift. Because apparently she was allowing him to have his way for so long with other women that he had to return the favor. And he returned the favor by allowing her to choose whom she wanted. And she chose the Mandingo warrior. 6'5", all muscle, ripped, cut, black. She chose the nigga. Tattooed from his head to his damn toe. Literally. She said, oh no. I don't know. I'm going to make sure. He probably not never do this again for me. And he left them alone. She like, okay, go on now. Like crazy. That's terrible. And it's out of pocket. But, I mean, that's some of the sexual cravings that people crave. I could never see myself sharing my wife with anybody. Why should she even be my wife? If we can't please and satisfy one another, we shouldn't even be together. And if I'm going to make a vow before God, I want that to be real. I want it to be true. I want it to mean something. I want to honor our vows. And I think that's one of the most beautiful, romantic things to do. Where you can look your wife in the eyes and she can look you in the eyes and know that y'all entire marriage, y'all was completely loyal and devoted to one another. And y'all didn't betray the love. You didn't betray the family. You didn't betray your vows. You didn't betray God. I think that's so beautiful and romantic. You know, if people actually really operated and did it the way it's supposed to be done. Now, the guy was asked the question, right? I want to play y'all the clip. So he was asked the question of how he prepared for this scene with his wife. Listen to what this brother said.
Did you do anything extra special? Like, did you practice any new moves before this video? Or, you know, like, how did you prepare for this video?
Well, you know, kind of like how Michael Jordan is in basketball. When you go to the game, you don't really practice new moves. If you're good at something, you just do the best moves. And I hit her with all the best moves, all of them. I was catching cramps in places I didn't even know I could catch a cramp.
Oh. What would you say that your top 3 best moves are?
I would say...
Okay, so he said he prepared like Michael Jordan. If you know you're good at something, you're good at it. He said, and I'm good at what I do. And I hit her with all the best moves. So he made it his business to make sure he left an impression on this woman that she basically will never forget, basically. That's what he said. There's other things in here. He said he had to stretch her open because Adam wasn't really hitting it right. Or she never had nothing as big as he was. So he had to stretch it. And Adam then was reporting, and she was sore when she returned back. Ain't that crazy when a person seen your wife back sore, her vagina sore, that you can't even get none in a few days? And according to them, she drunk it. She drunk it, and they call it cream pie. He cream pied in her face, and she drunk it. I don't get you dudes. Like, that's crazy. Listen, man. Those are desires, okay? That ain't nothing but swinging. That ain't nothing but swinging, man. That's all it is, man. I just think we just live in a crazy world, man. We live in a crazy world, man, where there's no honor, there's no loyalty, there's no devotion, there's no integrity. People will sacrifice their family, their children, they self. I'm talking about like everything is for sale. Like everything is for sale. Nothing is off limits. Anything is for sale. And that's terrible how life really is, man. It is, man. It really is. And a lot of people like coming at him for allowing it to happen. But he been doing this. What was the difference? What was the difference? What was the difference? If he allowed his wife to participate in homosexuality, what's the difference? What's the difference? Wrong is wrong no matter how you look at it, but her having sex with another man, wrong is wrong. I don't condone and co-sign nothing. That's better than her eating another woman's vagina and she a woman. That's better than homosexuality. At least it's with the opposite sex. And if she tossing other women's salads and carpet munching on other women, come on, man. Like, come on, let's just be realistic. Y'all people been desensitized and y'all allowing this world to trick y'all, manipulate y'all, to get y'all to buy into the lie. Wrong is wrong. There's no right way to be wrong, no wrong way to be right. These people wanted this stuff to happen. They just trying to make it seem like, no, it ain't like this. This is what they wanted. He wanted it and she wanted it. Make no mistake about it. They just need an excuse to come up out of the closet to continue to publicly do it. Just by doing it now to see the response while reaping the benefits of the response. Come on now. Because if you honestly love somebody, you don't share what you love. I couldn't imagine sharing my wife with anyone. And I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want to share me with no one. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, the Bible says let every man have his own wife and let every wife have her own husband, her own. I belong to you and no other. You belong to me and no other. I wouldn't even want to marry you if I didn't feel that way. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want our kids to participate in that. I wouldn't want our family. I wouldn't want to shame you before our God like that. You value, you nurture, you protect, you uplift, you inspire the woman who's supposed to be your soul, your rib, your backbone. So I'm just be appalled at some of the things people be saying, man. You know, and some of the things that people can be so easily persuaded and deceived over. When in reality, when it's all said and done, man, the mental strain, if you care about that woman, that's going to bother him. If he really loved that woman, that should bother him. But if he don't, it ain't going to bother him. But I'm seeing what's going on right now. Make no mistake about it. They are feeding their sexual desires. He wanted that so that he could always covet the videotape and use it as a means to get turned on by her and him probably. So they value that. He didn't mind whoring out his wife, because that's all it is. It's whoredom. You whoring out your wife. You got her doing some of the most demonic, demented, perverted, twisted, evil things. And she okay with it because she wants to do it herself. Because a woman who don't want to do it ain't going to do it no matter what you say. And y'all don't never consider the children. The children is hurt the worst in this. Like, why would you allow your child to be so shamed like this? Why would you want that to be happening to your daughter, your son? They children going to school, getting picked on, bullied on, ridiculed, mocked, slandered, tore down. And then y'all want to hurt somebody for disrespecting them when y'all the ones who doing it to them first. Just because y'all can never be satisfied. Y'all can't even satisfy each other. All the things that's available for a husband and wife so that they could be satisfied, that y'all could do amongst yourselves, y'all can't even be satisfied with that because you don't have no control over your spirit. None. And then y'all going out of y'all way to seek the honor and praise of people at the expense of your own children. You want your children to grow up seeing their mama being slutted and whored around, and that's terrible, man. Y'all don't consider nothing. And then y'all already making money. So nothing is never enough. Nothing is never enough. It's always more and more and more and more and more. Come on, man. Terrible. But it is what it is, man. I don't make up no excuses, and I'm not surprised at none of this stuff. If you allow her to have threesomes with homosexuals, her having sex with a black man, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing at all, you know? I just think at the end of the day, it's sad, and it ain't never worth it. And we sell our souls for nothing. We fall right in line with anything this world wants us to do, and everything is just always just shameful. It is. I'm just keeping it real. He liked that. She liked it. That's why they do it. That's why they did it. And then they talking about after this was done, he bought her a Lamborghini. Wait, but y'all was just talking about y'all wanted, you let her do it because you wanted her to do it to get a beach house. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. It ain't money, it's the love of money that brings a person to the point of doing anything for it. In this case, ain't no different. Even at the expense of their marriage, their eternal souls, and their children. With that being said, man, the woman name was called Lena the Plug. That's what his wife called. Lena the Plug. In other words, every hole she got, you could plug something in it. So her mouth, her anus, her vagina, anything that got a hole in it, you can stick something in it. So she's called Lena the Plug. She's a walking outlet. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here, man? Get up out of here. No. No, 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 no. No, man, get out of here with that trash. And it's your boy, Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's some question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.